Take Park Carlow was assigned to the Tulla Road area. The Tulla Road area is an area that's designated for social disadvantage, but really it's an area that's underserved by arts organisations and also a community that I suppose wouldn't have seen themselves as being open to the arts or been involved in the arts. So that's why Take Park Carlow came to the Tulla Road area. The process started in 2016 when the Arts Office of Carlow County Council received funding from the Arts Council of Ireland to run Take Park Carlow. So the Arts Office began working with the Tulla Road community and other stakeholder organisations in the area, and really it set out a slow process of building trust and working in the community to develop the project, which has grown from strength to strength and is now at a stage where projects are ran in the Tulla Road area for, with and by the Tulla Road community. So the Tulla Road area is a very diverse community, so there are people who've lived in the Tulla Road area for generations, but there's also lots of different communities new to the area from Syria, Rohingya, Nigeria, and there's lots of settled travellers living in the area as well. Working in the arts means that it's a safe space for lots of different communities and lots of different people to work together, different age groups, different backgrounds. Everybody has something different to bring to the table and everybody has something to contribute to our creative work with Take Park Carlow.
Take Park Carlow is a really groundbreaking initiative, is to make art in a local area and not make art for the community but for the community to really take ownership. The idea is that the community themselves get to decide what art they want to see and what art they want to commission and what artists they want to work with in their local areas. And what's groundbreaking about this initiative is that the community are actually co-commissioning artists. So we're actually building capacity within the community of the Tulla Road in order for them to engage with artists, know how to write an artist's brief, know how to commission work, and for them to actually decide and choose for themselves what happens in their local area.
Tulla Road in Carlow, and we're putting up a maybush, and the idea behind a maybush traditionally is people would say to keep the pishogues away or to keep the fairies away, or to kind of keep bad luck away from you for the upcoming summer. And you'd put it up on May Eve or you'd put it up on May Day. That was the traditional date it was put up. And it's still put up in the southeast. Still get it in parts of South Carlow and Wexford. And people would put it up. And it was traditionally put up to I suppose bring luck to the person who put it up. In the sense of sometimes you put it up outside the dairy door or you put it up outside and a dung heap in the yard, and basically so that your crops or your milk profit for the year that your milk profit for the year would be strong and no one would take your luck. The whole idea was based around luck, the idea of someone taking your luck, and these kind of things were kind of precautionary to put up so basically no one could come in and take it. Especially people believed in the fairies. People believed that the fairies could come in and cause you damage or cause your crops or your cows damage. So
it was great, didn't it?
It's just I suppose another kind of thing as well was to welcome the summer, because we're going into the light part of the year now and our crops are growing and our cows are being let back out again and they're producing milk. So that was the kind of general idea as well, is that it would just bring you luck for the coming year, and the coming year will start today, the 1st of May, right up to the end of October.
Hi, my name is Clifton Redmond and I'm a poet from the Tulla Road in Carlow. I've worked with Take Park Carlow in different capacities, particularly as a creative writing facilitator, and they have helped me through that to hone my own craft. I wrote a poem called In John Sweeney Park, and that poem for me captures the essence of all art and creative writing projects which would focus on a place like this, in where the community and the place come together in a conversation, one informing the other, forming and reforming and informing each other to become something better. Let the hedges of pallid weeds lead me through a child's right of way into the waste ground, a football's graveyard. Let the skeleton goalpost and lime ghosts of end-lines be discovered relics of buried histories. Let the tide piebalds break from their ropes, take me back under hitched traps and their clapping hooves, past piles of shitty nappies, limbless armchairs, burnt shells of bean cans, to a place hidden from me, an alleyway side where gutter songs are sung in their many languages, where graffiti walls of aerosol hieroglyphics are deciphered.
But basically I had to make a move, and I found myself in a strange town which was going through the effect of people coming from further away, and a whole new community was settling in around an older community. And it took a while for people to get to know each other. And what Take Apart facilitated was the coming together of the old and the new. And with the various projects that came on board, like the National Play Day and the Fairy Ring, but has been brought back to life through the Tulla Road Community Group and the Take Apart partnership. But it's about the communion, the bringing together, the communication of people. And as I said, it's a little bit like the glue. It's a soft glue that brings people together, and they drop their apprehensions or their guard, and they get to know each other in a way that wasn't possible before.
My name's Clara and I'm from Carlow. My favourite thing about it was all the artwork and that we're all getting together to do something. The main benefits of my experience is that I got to meet all different people and I got to make friends, and that Take Part's very fun because you get to do painting on different stuff. I would definitely recommend it to people because it gets your mind off stuff.
My name is Caroline Lawler and I'm from Carlow town. I was actually quite surprised how much I really enjoyed it and how the pictures actually turned out. It was a good experience and I actually surprised myself. We had some workshops and I found those really good.
Hi, my name is Don O'Brien. Well, the advice I give to people taking part is just get involved, and it's amazing how something kind of like a solitary activity like kind of drawing and painting, there's a real kind of team behind it and everybody kind of helps each other. Everybody kind of offers their own little insights into kind of what they're looking at and encourages each other. And it doesn't matter what standard you are, everybody has to start, and the more you try, the more you practice, the better you'll get. And certainly just go for it.
My name is Mandeep Kaur and I live in Carlow and I'm from India. I love landscape. I love draw flowers, sit down in the ground, just draw what I see, like trees, birds and greenery. So I love to draw mostly green things. It's good for your mind because especially in this time, the people are mentally very depressed, and it's good for your peace. I like to give advice to people more they join this art, and I think it's good for your kids and your parents.
So Take Apart Carlow continues to grow and develop. We've lots of new projects coming on board over the next few months, including the street art and the skate park project and Take Apart Carlow on the Green. We're also delighted to be able to say that we've been shortlisted for the Amateo Awards, which is a European-wide award, and we're taking part in the Boost EU project running with creative communities and going to help us to grow and develop, and also to work with other similar organisations in Ireland and Europe-wide, which is fantastic.